Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? An audio check, audio check. Brad, good morning. Jose, good morning. How are you? Panos, good morning. Pat, good morning. Safe, good morning. Stephen, welcome to the room. Good morning. Enjoy yourself today. And if you have any questions, let us know. Nico, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, guys, we are 8:21 Central Time, and we are looking at the market. And let's get this show on the road. All right, we're gonna start off looking at the Russell. Well, what we got going on here is Globex opened up at 2005, and the market sold off overnight. We had a switch trade short at 1990.1, and the market is selling off below the low that happened at 2 o'clock Central Time yesterday, meaning that we just took out this level. Now, this market is susceptible for a rally back up as this trend is still intact. So we want to pay attention for any sort of counter trends, but ultimately, as long as the 50 NT Rinko is short, that's the direction we're going to be looking at the open and as the price action is progressing. So right now, rallies are shortable, and ultimately, you got two levels to protect that short. One of them is 1998.1, and the second one is 2005.1. Gold. Market opened up Globex. That's yesterday, sold off. Today, opened up Globex and did exactly the same thing. Our Globex for today is 1926.3, and we started a switch trade short at the close of yesterday at 1931.9, and that sequence continued, multiple switch trades, leaving us to target number 3, or close to target number 3, which is 1884.7. Rallies are shortable. This market will have to break above 1926 and actually above the cloud in order for momentum to start picking up on the upside. Rallies are shortable in gold. From an intraday perspective, ES, same kind of patterns that we're seeing across the board. We have Globex opening at 41.76, and we have this retest that continued to confirm the short bias, and really the market would have to close above 41.58 and a quarter in order for us to start looking at the long side. So the bias so far is short, and the next target of this sequence is going to be 41.20 if this pattern continues. NASDAQ from a daily perspective, we have an inside day. So meaning the high and the low of today is within the high and the low of the prior day. And that leaves us with a market that's going to chop up and consolidate with an area that if we break will lead to momentum, which is 12,527.5. If we break that level, then you're going to get an attempt at gap cover, and that can lead to a price action that lead us to 12,308.5 if that type of pattern continues. The longs, for them to take control, would have to come all the way back up to 12,748 and a quarter in order for price action to start. Um, give us that sense of a rally and continuation. Gold on a daily basis, I mean, you've seen it here. Massive reversal, retesting right here. We're basically consolidated around target number 2, right in this spot, and also at 1864.2 is critical area for the market to hold on gold from a long-term perspective to protect the overall trend that we have been in since November. If we start to break anything under the 1867, that can endanger that whole structure that we're seeing here. ES on a daily basis, the same inside day, and the gap cover is actually coming in a lot stronger than what you're seeing in NQ. NQ is stronger than ES in the way the market is moving. YM, the opening Globex price is 34,048, and we are in a cloud negative. We are in channel number 1. We broke channel number 1. A 1 candle reversal here will lead to a continuation to target number 1, and the market cannot break 33,966. If we're taking a look at if we're taking a look at NQ from the daily, from the 200 NT Rinko perspective, we are going to be going into the close of this current candle on the 200 NT Rinko is going to be 546 and a quarter. If we break that level, then we're going to get a retest potentially of the Globex open of yesterday, which is 519.75. Then the market can potentially get to the next target of this sequence, which is 12,481. In order for the market to show us a different look, a buy bias, and at a minimum, we need to break above 606 and a quarter, and ultimately the market needs to reverse completely to 648. So the bias is short at the open, and we're just gonna have to sit here and watch. It's a Friday, so we're gonna watch that first half an hour of price action. The 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jeff. PC, good morning. Omer, good morning. Muhammad, good morning. Thank you for checking, man. I'm getting better and better and better every day. Not out of it all completely, but I'm here and I'm working. Zacharias, good morning. SNK, good morning. All right, guys, let's. There's a disconnect between NQ and ES. ES is stronger than NQ right now. That's just amazing, actually, what I'm seeing here. So we got to target harmony zone number 2. I mean, that's just kind of a little bit of a wild price action here going on. And we hit that level twice, then we hit this level a couple of times. Now we're hitting it for the third time. I mean, ultimately, if we break above 650, you're getting uh, um, a reversal of that 200 NT Rinko candle. Definitely, that first half an hour, we're gonna be patient with this price action, considering sometimes the quotes lately are lagging. How is everybody's quotes right now, and how are we connecting my quotes with yours? Are we in sync or no? Tiny delay. Okay, that's well. I mean, that could be just Zoom as well. All right, let's just keep working. Good morning, James. Good morning, James Sparks. Good morning, Jeff. Joseph. Good morning. We hit that level up here, 648. I mean, literally to the tick, and we're getting faded. That's amazing. The market between the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are out of sync. The 50 NT Rinko and ES. Let's take a look. Yep, you really need to break above 41.58. Hmm. All right, next target of this sequence is 672. Yeah, there's a little bit of trapping going on here in this market. There you go. Next target is 12,700. With target number 3 on ES. So right here where we at, that's a spot in the middle of the range on the 200 NT Rinko that's prone to noise. That's exactly right, Stephen. Just add them all, and I'll just show you one adjustment that you need to make here shortly, and you should be ready to go. All right, so look where we're coming into. We're coming into the Globex band. And that's the zone in which price tends to pull back. So just be careful trying to establish any big longs here. Anything here is nothing more than a scalp. And you just, there's a potential of a market reversing here. But we got to see, we'll get more information. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. I'm going to spend the first half an hour understanding the price structure. Then we can go from there. So the first test of this move is right here between 648 and 638 half. If the market gets down there, we need to test and see how well it's interesting. Yeah, a lot of consolidations here. They're in a choppy price action, like we expected. Whenever you come into the middle of the range, you always get this type of pattern of back and forth. This is some there's some delay going on here, guys. There's some a little bit of delay going on here. No, I know, I know. It's been delaying early in the morning too with us here, Adam. Okay, target number. We hit Globex. That's something. There's a lot of volume coming into the market, so that's just basically what we're experiencing. Yeah, let's give the market a little bit of time. I mean, it's doing what it's doing. We're looking to understand it. Look at that. So we tested zone number one. We're coming up to zone number two here. 13. Yeah, thank you, Pat. Yeah, PMI is at the bottom of the hour. I mean, top of the hour, excuse me. No, no trades for me so far. I'm simply going to be watching the market and understanding the mechanics of it for the first half an hour or so. Then we're going to start looking for entry points. It's I want to make sure that the quotes are not going to act in a way similar to what happened yesterday. The market right now is disconnected between the 200 and the 100. We're backing off Globex. Globex is 748 and a quarter. Steven, are you okay on that end with the charts? Did you add them? And is everything okay? Just let me know. When we have a bit of time off here, um, I can guide you through any questions that you have. Okay, well, that's good. Just one change, and I'm going to do that in a minute after 9 o'clock. Um, let me see if I can do it without jamming up my data quotes here. Yeah, look at this mess, man. We'll look at NQ mainly, and ES is also, we look at that one very, very closely. I mean, we look at a lot of instruments, to be honest with you, but the ones that we trade mostly are NQ and ES, with NQ being the dominant one. but we use ES as a guide into whatever we're doing here. So on just to let you know, um, on ES you have a minimum of two charts that you're looking at: the 50 NT Rinko, which is 50.25, okay, and the 6 NT Rinko, which is 6 and 3. So make sure that you have those two charts up there. And when it comes to NQ, you're looking at 20, 200, and 100. Start with those first, and we'll talk about the rest. All right, switch trade right here, huh? And then around Globex. Okay, let's see how strong they want to make that buy signal. The odds are, they're gonna just get it up there and pull it back. Trading around Globex is always a choppy endeavor, so just be careful trading this area here. Yeah, no, we don't do that one. You got 2010, you got 200, 100, you got 150, which is those are the parameters per chart. And you'll do a lot better with them. On gold, yeah, we're not. Thank you, Umer. Top of the hour, 2 minutes, PMI. Watch your positions. Market can get violent here. One minute, 1 minute. Yeah, there's a lot of noise in this market, Adam. So we're still oscillating. I mean, we almost got to the close of the 200 NT wrinkle at 673.75, and they came within like a couple of points of it, and they reversed it. Very nice, very nice. Did you jump in on it? Yeah, I thought you said you're not in it. All right, we're coming back to that level, that 670 level. If we break it at that point, I'm going to be looking at rallies as a shorting opportunity, but very mindful of the fact that we are in the middle of the range, and that type of area lends itself to a lot of back and fill trading. So I'm going to look at zone number one and zone number two as my guides for entry. And here comes the price action closing at 73. Okay, so now we're looking at the 97 to the 10 as an area where I want to examine for a short. I'm going to start with one contract. I'm going to keep it small. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting, and I want to see how they act here. Well, yeah, more safe to go in the zone. Yep, yep. I know, I get that, but and now look, I mean, we are. I would love to get back my average of 720. Now the next target for this rotation is 646. So imagine us being at 20 and looking for 646. That's just a huge trade right there. Just it's a wild one, and yeah, well, that can be good, right? Good Lord, man. You're gonna look at this entry here, and we're probably gonna look at it as the high of the day. I mean, we had a higher, but from our perspective, it's gonna be almost like the high of the day. Good decision. Took some heat. Made some money. They don't make it easy every single day, right? Yeah, if you get a captain set up long on the 100 into your Rinko, yeah, let's do it. We'll play the game. We'll play that game. Okay, so what price would that be? That price would be 711. Hey, that's a number. 711. If we get to 711, so that decision that I made right there to go short at that range gave us $505. That's where we at, and moving on to the next decision. Just to let you know, it's just almost close to impossible to, I mean, I don't say impossible. In volatile markets that looks like this, you kind of have to either, cut your size, but trade in a range, or, go to micro and have the flexibility of having multiple entry points, because the average noise in the market um, is a lot higher, and you're gonna get a very quick, signals work and don't work and then work. It's just one of those things where the market can be of that type of nature. So you have that option, or the option of staying away from that first half an hour actually, and just wait till like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and let the market settle down a little bit. Then things become a lot more manageable. Hey, GM, I was thinking about you the other day. I was about to give you a call. How we doing? Good to see you. We're doing good, making money. Yeah, you always have to consider the nature of the environment, and are you is it appropriate to you as far as risk control. Oh, Captain Setup, Captain Setup, Captain Setup 100 NT Rinko. Off you go. Oh boy, off you go. That's a quick reversal. Yeah. It's just you're getting to, I mean, here you go again. You hit zone number one couple of times, broke it into zone number two. You're pausing here. You break anything above Globax, then you're really flipping this market back up to the bias on the long side, and you have this captain set up long at 712 that we saw. What do we do here? I need a new harmony wave. I need to be away from Globex. I don't like this Globex stuff. Reason why? Typically in and around Globex, you're getting a lot of consolidation. Now we hit Globex and we close that candle. So the bias is on the long side again, and the next target is 770. Wow. So they put a switch trade right here, another run. Longs are in control, 770 coming up. And here it comes. It should close fairly soon. Here we go. Next target is 799 to the upside. That was a trap. But that's a trap that we made money off of. And the next target coming up, boom, we're right there. All right, all right. All right. All right, so we're at the top end of the Globex band, and the market just basically backing and filling, but the longs are still in charge. You got a disconnect between the 200 Intirinco and the 100, so that's just the area of consolidation. We need 811 to break in order for momentum to continue. John, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You made 101 points, Jose. What did you do? Good for you, by the way. That captain setup. It must have been the captain setup on the 100 NT Rinko. Yep. I figured that was a good entry point. 712, 720. Good job, brother. That's good. That's a lot. You did very, very good on that one. Good work. That's a nice hold, exactly. That's a nice hold, especially in this environment. That's a pro level hold. Okay, so GM saying as long as SPX is above 4160, the next area resistance 4260. Yeah, we're seeing upward momentum to this market. NASDAQ next target is 12,820. Good job, Brad. Good work, good work. Green for Brad. I'm green today. Yesterday, I ended up, we closed the stream at negative 400, and I had two additional small trades, and I got it down to negative 150. So this is how we're looking like right now. So yeah, so we're down one was down 150 yesterday, and today we're up 505. And since the beginning of the year, pretty much every single day we're up money, except that one day yesterday that we had that technical issue and we got hammered on it, but we recovered to negative 150, and today we're up 500, and the money trains continue. So we're up since the beginning of the year 12,527. And we're going to keep playing the game. How do I enter my trades at the market? I don't enter them at market. Oh, like I don't, excuse me, I don't enter market orders, but I go buy bid, buy or sell bid, or buy ask, sell ask. Or if the market gives me enough time, I right click, example, right click and go, sell stop market or buy stop market. Excuse me, buy stop limit or sell stop limit. So this way I could park myself right above the close of the candle, and this way I can be in queue to get in. I almost never put on market order. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's that's not what professional traders do. No market orders. Yeah, Robin Hood without the bow and arrow. Yeah, I lost my hair a long time ago. Whenever we get a chance later on when things are quiet and we're not trading, I'll show you guys my bow and arrow. You guys would like it. Um, I'm an avid archer. Love that game. That's where that's where I get precision is a decision, because that's a saying in archery. Always keep it in the middle, and precision is a decision. I learned so much about trading from archery. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate your I appreciate your kind remarks. I really do. We're gonna do it together here, one trade at a time. Takes a village. There's plenty of Robin Hood memes, my friend. All right, let's see here. So, what is the market doing? The market is coming to harmony zone number one, which is the top end of the Globex band, and coming in retracing back up. Okay, so did it once, did it twice. Now it's breaking through it. Harmony zone number two, which is 773 to 763. The market needs to hold that level. Otherwise, things are going to get ugly on the short side. 746. So here we come to it again. I am less prone to kind of buy these things right now. I I almost want to take the easier trade, and the easier trade is to literally wait for the market to bounce off these levels, shift the cloud from negative to a positive, give me a signal at the beginning of a new harmony wave, and take that signal, versus trying to buy the dips here in a market that is prone to extreme reactions. So what I'm asking the market to do, I'm asking the market to give me a little bit more stability and more structure that is more stable. So like, you're seeing what they're doing here. Like they're coming literally to the tick, to that beginning of that level and bouncing 15 points, 10 points. But that's not enough. I want to see better price structure. Especially in an environment where the price action, like I said, is very parabolic, and then you're getting issues with quotes. I need a little bit more stability in the market so I could manage my risk a little bit better without having to, take on a little bit more heat. Yeah, and the behavior between ES and NQ is out of sync as well. Like NQ showing bigger rotation in comparison to what ES is doing. So you're better off in a day like this to actually only trade NQ on its own or ES on its own and not use ES to guide you into the trade in NQ, if that makes sense to you. Like, because the disconnect is significant, you're just better off taking the signals on ES and taking the range of ES versus trying to, you know, look at ES and say, okay, I need to get short here on NQ, and the rotations on NQ, like literally a pause on ES is about 10 to 15 points on NQ. Either way, that's not something you want to correlate at this point. So you're seeing multiple failed price actions here at the middle of the range, also at Globex on ES. So they're putting a captain setup long fail it, captain setup short fails it. So that's why we avoid that kind of zone. And the market right now in NQ is getting back in sync with this upward move. We got so close to closing that candle. Okay, so ultimately, I'm sitting here talking, and literally the market just gave me what I asked for. And what I asked for is a reversal from that level into a new cloud, positive, and a railroad signal here. That was the signal at 785.75. I'm sitting here talking. Target number 3 is 817, and we're hit right there. Literally, the market gave us what we asked for. The next target, if this holds, is the big move to 848. Where is Ken? Where is Ken? Khan, good morning. Where's Ken? Sheila's out. Oh, here, guys, see you. Yeah, I would be very careful with shorts. You're looking at this is what you're looking at. The 50 NT Rinko is long right now. When should we go short on ES? You really need at a minimum, especially with this type of market, Sheila. This market can just extend itself beyond our capacity to understand, like literally, and it's just emotional and order flow driven. So you really need to see this type of behavior at a minimum, a one candle reversal on the 50 NT Rinko. Then at that point, you can measure your risk against the high of that. Then you could refine your entries by looking at the smaller Rinko charts, like 6 NT Rinko. But right now, it's just a momentum market to the upside, and trying to short that type of market is is really not a healthy practice. So just be conscious of that. So what price would we look at and say, hey, listen, I'll even entertain the idea of going short? Let them come back down. Let them, consolidate. Let them fail breakout and come back down and trap some longs. And then what they have to come and cross is 4170. They do that, then now you have multiple structures in which you could measure your risk against. And that's a better idea than trying to pick the high on a market that has the personality of extending itself. Hope that makes sense to you. Look at that bastard here. Wow. That was the trade of the day, guys. That was literally it. Okay, let's talk about that, Panos. Let's talk about that. Panos, I just sent you a text. All right, so that target got hit. The next target coming up is gonna be, let's see here, 875. Yeah, the Stephen, there was the captain set up long signal that was triggered at 712, price 712, and that's what he got involved into, and we called it in the room. Omer called it as well, and that's how he made 100 and plus points. All right. So what is the plan of action right now for us? I mean, okay, there's a robust price action. It's tradable. Pullbacks are buyable. Uh, Tests of harmony zones is working. The harmony waves are producing. So this is an environment where I should be a little bit more active. And I mean, we're hitting target number 4 on this sequence right here, which kind of I need to be. kind of conscious of trying to go long aggressively, I'd rather see the market pull back to 822, 814, and them holding that level as a test than trying to buy at target number 4. I mean, really, the trade was the premium trade was this railroad long at 785.75, which I was looking for it actually, and I didn't participate in it because I was running my mouth. But that was the beginning of that rotation, hitting target 1 through 3, consolidating, hitting target number 4, and now you're getting a pullback to this harmony zone. Okay, well, that's good. So what do I want to see happen here? I'm not just going to buy the pullback. I want to buy a structure around this pullback, meaning I want to see a consolidation, a potential run back up, and a new harmony wave. Exactly like what this market did right here. If they do and repeat that pattern, then yeah, I'll take a look and get in. And I'm going to be conscious of what are they buying right at the top of it? Are they buying at the bottom end of this zone? What exactly are they doing? I want to pay attention to that. So they're buying at the top end of it. Okay, well, that's strong. Oh yeah, here you go, 9. Okay, here we go. They're going to put a captain setup here. Wow. If they do, that's a good buy area. Interesting. Here we go, captain setup. Hmm. They need to hold that price. All right, take care, Panos. Enjoy your weekend. Interesting. Yeah. See that, that structure is just not holding. Now this is a second structure right here. That's nasty. That's nasty, man. That's just a nasty thing here going on. So they came up to that level and broke it and came back to retest it. And literally, this is like the third time that I see this market do this today, where comes within few ticks of closing the actual 200 NT Rinko candle, and they just reverse the market. And that just a flushing behavior that they keep doing. So on ES, let's go back to ES because it's important. Closing, and that's the operative word here. 41.69. 41.69. You break that level, then you're positioning yourself for rallies become shortable. Look at that mess. Yeah. I mean, they literally did it the last candle. Did the exact same thing the last candle. Look at this. Wow. All right, on Facebook, you guys, or and YouTube, you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. Um, that will help the channel grow. We appreciate you guys spending your Friday with us. Hey, Lone, how are you? Good morning. Pat, how are we doing? So the levels here that you're seeing, Stephen, are the swing trade indicator, the Harmony swing trade indicator, and how we use them. Um, the trade, there's three elements to our trading. You define the environment, you define the behavior, you define a signal. So once all that's defined and you have a signal to go short, I'll start looking at these targets as areas where I could take profits, or depending on the structure of the market, potentially even add to an existing trade. So, for example, the market here gave a captain setup failure into a retest of it and a switch trade short. So, a short on the captain, a setup, uh, a trigger trade short, a switch trade short. So, three signals in a row telling you short. First target is or second target is target number two at 12,801, and then this target right here is 781. That's an example of how that would work. Then you got targets 4, 5, and 6, and obviously the market's shifted here, so now you have targets on the upside. So it's dynamic, and it reflects volatility and volume coming to the market. So the ranges are never the same. So when the market becomes more volatile, the distance between entry and the targets become larger. And when the market become consolidated, those targets also compress to reflect the environment that you are in. Luna, good morning. Luan, excuse me. Good morning. Yeah, yeah, Gary, I just sent you a text. Please look. Fuck. That's some crazy stuff, man. Look at just, they drop it so close, they come back, and now they put on a railroad long and an inception trade long at 12,814 for run up to target number one. So that behavior was exactly the same behavior that we saw right here, and both of those trades were just a premium entry points on us. A railroad a railroad long or a railroad short. What's a railroad? Is basically a minimum pullback of two candles into the new cloud. So this is a new cloud. It's a cloud positive, right? So a minimum of two candle pullback. So you're getting here a lot more than two candle pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So you got 9 of them. Then a one candle reversal while touching the middle of the range. What we just, this is another one right here. You got a minimum of two candle pullback and a one candle reversal touching the middle of the range. That makes it a railroad long. And if it happens between uh, target number one and entry point, and it's the first pullback, it becomes an inception trade as well. So that's what a railroad long, and the same apply for the shorts. I'll give you an example on the short side. Here we go. That's one right there. And actually it's a perfect one too, because you got a minimum of two candle pullback and you hit the middle of the range and reversed with a one candle reversal. That is a railroad short. And it happens to happen at the beginning of a new harmony wave, which makes it the type of signal that we need to be taking. Exactly, Adam. Stephen, we sent you a private message. Just take a quick look. All right. Good morning, Khaled. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I mean, they put a captain setup short on the 50 NT Rinko. I mean, not too excited about, especially in the middle of the range like that. I'm not too excited about taking that signal. I'll let the market just do its own thing here. Actually, the market is in sync on the long side, the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko. So we're just gonna let the market, be fluid here. If the market wants to break again below harmony zone number two, we'll take a look at it. How am I doing? How I feel? Still under the weather a little bit, but man, I'm fighting through it. And we're here. We're trading. We're making money. Life is good. It's gonna take a minute. They put on a premium entry point on the switch trade right here at that 825, and they're about to put another switch trade, which is going to lead us to expansion into target number two. Here we go. There you go. Here we go. So they failed that captain setup on the 50 NT Rinko. If I'm just gonna tell you this, if you guys want to take any signal and you want to take a picture of any signal that you want to take as often as you can, this is the kind of signal you want to take. 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync, and you're getting a switch trade right at the beginning of a no harmony wave. Take this picture and frame it. Literally frame it. Okay, I saw that, Adam, and what did I say? I was like, I got the 200 and the 100 in sync on the long side, and the captain setup that you saw is smack right in the middle of the range. It's just a trap. I wouldn't take that. And if you looked at it, it was the beginning of a new harmony wave on the 50 NT Rinko as well. So, we almost hit our target number 2. Well, yeah, that's not characteristic of you, Omer, to take it right there. You avoid the middle of the range like a plague, which is a good habit, by the way. It, it's if you're gonna ever take like a counter trend move, you like a captain setup or something like that, put you should have a separation between the signal and the middle of the range. You should have at least 20-point differential between them, and that gives you space to where even if the market was about to fail, it gives you enough room to make a little bit of money and go break even. But if that rotation is smack right in the middle of the range and you're taking a counter trend, then they have a higher failure rate. That doesn't mean they don't work. It's just they have a higher rate of failure. Switch trade right here, which is a close to 850, is going to be a good re-entry on pullbacks. What is that, Gary? Is that how much money you made today? You're up 500. Good for you, man. Good for you. So we had that the switch trade, double switch trade into that target 2, and now we're testing harmony zone number 1. But this is not the first test. This is like the second or the third test of so I'm not really I'm gonna wait for the same exact behavior, right? What is that behavior? the behavior that been consistent throughout the day that makes money, which is let them come and retest the harmony zones and flip and give you a new cloud positive and pull back into a signal, and then you're getting a reaction. So now they're testing again. Let them do that same process again, and then I'll participate. They did it here with effectiveness. They did it here with effectiveness, and they'll do it again, and we'll see how well they play that game. So here we go. They're testing that zone again. 10:22, 8 minutes to the bottom of the hour. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync, but they will get back in sync at 8:48. So if Khaled is asking me what am I waiting on, the answer to that, I need a cloud positive, and I need a pull back, and I need a signal at the beginning of a new harmony wave, and we can go that way. I would not load the boat. I would start small and build on it, because you're extended. You moved 5 candles in a row on the 200 into your Rinko. Your next target will be 872.75. So really, this is not an area where I can get aggressive with size. Where would have been a place to get aggressive with size is that captain set up long at 710 that the market put. That's a place where you could get in, 2 3 contracts and add to the market as it goes in your favor. That's a premium signal right there. Yeah, the market was disconnected there, but that's the beauty. It is in here, and as the market closed the 200, it gives you more adding opportunity for a higher price. I mean, here we go. I mean, it's giving it to us here with the spear trade. I rather see the pullback and a test, but the market's back in sync, and you're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Next target is 872. Here you go. Here you go. So basically, what we had to do is to take a spear trade at an 888 without a pullback. That's what would have gotten us in that decision. And then the target is 875. Target number 3 is hit. Here you go, Khaled. That's your trade, buddy. You had to kind of be aggressive with it and just buy without a pullback. I wasn't willing to do that. Here it comes. A run up to the target and a close. It's going to close here shortly above that 72. Definitely need that to happen. Here you go. And we should close. Come on. Come on. Close above that 72. It's interesting how they are just pausing it. and close. All right, now we're looking at the next target. Target to the upside, it's gonna be an interesting target because we're really running into a lot of resistance up in that zone. But 898. 898 is the next target, and you should expect some pullbacks here. So if you're long, you need to pocket your profits and make sure that you're protected. 1036. So, Sheila, I mean, you see how the market is just continuing this churning behavior to the upside, and trying to get short really has not produced any significant profitability. If anything, it would probably roll people over. Um, Waiting for the 50 NT Rinko to completely reverse, then at that point you're building a structure that you could start shorting against, but not with the way the market is looking like right now. I put our captain set up short on the fit on ES right here. See that one? Okay, so that's good. You're getting pullbacks. Yeah, I'll be very, very careful, Khalid. Be very, very careful here. That's not the kind of pullbacks we want to see. Um, this is a strong selling pressure that they're coming in, and that can have an impact on the personality. Like, it shouldn't have done this. The market should have walked itself down and not literally almost mirror that prior move. So that means they exhausted the shorts, and they trapped the longs, and they pulled it back. Now you really got to watch out for 2813. And if if we break below that, which looks like we're going to retest that area, then the market will have a good probability of breaking the 800. So don't be too excited about going long here. What would get me excited about getting long is if we shift this cloud back to positive and establish a new harmony wave long. If that happened, okay, scalp scalping that area. So they came to that level twice to the tick and bounced right back. Okay. I like it. I like that. That's a positive behavior. I mean, I'm just leery of this type of, a V peak, and sometimes you see these V recoveries, and those V recoveries have the potential of just continuing in that direction of the second leg, which is in this case would be short. Okay, so the market has to prove it to me with higher lows and a new cloud positive and a bunch of other things that I need to be looking at. Oh yeah, yeah. They sure do, sure do. It's just that this stream at YouTube just keeps dropping for me, and I just. All right. Now the pullbacks. I mean, what's the range here? I mean, it's like 50 points down, 50 points up, 50 points down, 50 points up, and it's in a one rotation. It's not like they're walking it up or walking it down. It's just like spiking it up, wiping people, spiking it down, wiping people. Now they're spiking it back up, wiping people. Like, holy crap. Just be careful. Well, they put a captain set up short on ES at 91 and a half. Okay. So they put a railroad long at 843, which is exactly the same signal that we've seen before. Let's see if they hold on to it here. What were you trying to do, Pat? Here we go. Just gonna take a trade right there. That's not what I want to see. Okay, and that's not what I want to see. I'm gonna get out of this trade. That's fine. They may be just consolidating here. Oh, you're trying to go for the short on ES? Yeah, I got you. That's not what they're supposed to be doing here. I mean, if they put a captain set up long right here, I'll take a shot at it again. And that would be it for me. So basically, if they close above 843.5. Yeah, I'm not, under the weather, GM. Like, I don't want to trade in a range here, so it's either going to work or it's not going to work quick. Yeah, there's noise in this market. I hope not. Yeah, here we go. So let's see if they hold it here. $49, 8 points. Okay. I mean, if they close this candle higher, then I'll just jump in, meaning a close above 46.50. Nope, they did not do that. ES is not doing too hot in this area either. So that just tells me that this area is struggling. They have another shot at it in and around this 23, 20, 12. And if they don't hold on to that, then we're getting a move to the downside. Yep. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was saying. It's not behaving correctly in here. Yeah. And see how fast things became? Okay. All right. You got a 200 NT wrinkle reversal, and you are looking for pullbacks, runs as an opportunity to get short in this pocket. And we're looking at Harmony Zone 1 and Zone 2 as areas to test that idea. Like literally right there, that where my entry is at, we needed to close above 52 and break above 58. And the fact that the market paused and turned one candle and then started to inch lower, especially with this behavior right here, that told me that that idea is not, that I need to kind of stop myself quick, because a bullish behavior would look totally different. All right, let's see that run up. That run up should hold, meaning the shorts should be able to hold on to that first level up here. I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot right here, and another shot with the second contract at 33. And I'd like to see us kind of rally back up to that level so I can get in. Or we can have a new harmony wave short, and I can explore that as an idea to get in. It's a railroad short, yep, right here. But I want to see bigger push right now, be honest with you, because we saw, you see where we hit the bottom end or the top end of the Globex band, and that usually has a bigger bounce in it. 1, 2, 3. Come on. All right. Almost got to my target right there, and it's probably most likely it's going to get to my target, but you know, whatever. I took it for a profit, and let's see. Maybe we'll get a switch trade right here, and I'll jump back in. All right, let's wait. Let's wait now. We got to wait. And what are we waiting on? We are waiting on a close of ES at 179. That will put on a captain setup short, and that will be a catalyst for a push lower on NQ. Or we can, look for run up here and see if we can make a lower high. The next target to the short side, if this structure here holds, is 772. Captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko. Yeah, it's gonna happen here. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Here you go. You got new harmony wave short. You start chewing through the Globex band, then you're gonna start migrating toward Globex at 748 and a quarter. So basically, the market is telling me I needed to be a bit more patient here. It's just we're coming into the end of the session, and I'm trying to finish my day here. So they're putting on potentially here a railroad short. We're coming into that level at 800. It's a whole number close to the Globex band. I don't want to establish anything short, be honest with you right here. I want to see the tests of the high of that zone as the area. No, I don't. Well, I mean, it gave us on the 16T Rinko a captain set up short at 41.91, and that was the catalyst for this move. IFRAG. So I mean, we're short. We were short here and covered there. There's another opportunity here with a railroad short at 808. I'm coming into a whole number, and also the top end of the Globex band, and the market will just play these kind of games of fading and running back up. So in this zone, I don't want to establish a new short. I want to establish one a little bit higher. I mean, pretty much where I established the first one. Just I needed to kind of hold on to it a little bit. We should see a push here. I mean, if they put in another candle close at 803, the expectation is a flush lower to the 90. If this candle closes lower to 803, you should see a push to 90. Here you go. It's just you gotta. That's the thing about that zone. You gotta take your profits very quickly because of this. Where we at? And let me show you where we at. See that zone, that the purple zone. It's called the Globex band, and the price tends to, whenever they're running up to it, to fade that area, and whenever they come back down to it, they tend to, you know, react to it. So that's what you're seeing here. So it doesn't make for a very smooth price action, but so you got to get in, you got to make your money, you got to keep it moving. And here comes the 90. And boom, here we go. Target number 2 is hit 82, and the new target of 72 is hit. Now the next target is Globex, 48. Bastards. Man, look at that entry right there. That's just a beauty. It's just I needed to kind of be a little bit more patient. It's a Friday, and I just want to be done. Be honest with you, I just want to be done for the day. So this is where we at for the day. We made basically, what is that? That's a decision. That's a second decision. That's a third decision. So we made 3 decisions today, and we made $470. And that's how we're going to close today. Where did I just do that? Yeah, well, I mean, if you're still in it, congratulations, you did well. Okay, and for the month and the year so far, this is what we're dealing with. So since the beginning of the year, all of this good stuff right here. Every session is positive except that yesterday and today's 470. We're on equity high. We're at 12,492. Moving on to the next trade, and actually it's 11 o'clock, which actually brings an end to my morning. It's good enough for a Friday. I mean, I feel like we read the market accurately. And like Omer just said, consistency is the name of the game. And that's really the skill set that I try to teach every single day. And in essence, consistency is emotional consistency. And it all starts with how you wake up and you prepare for your morning. If you do the same exact thing, the same exact way every single day, then you will position your mindset to be predictable. You start trusting yourself. Then you achieve emotional consistency. And once you do that, trading consistency follows. So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully everybody done well. Let's get a tally up here across the board before we call it a day. Adam, how we doing? Brad, Gary, I saw you made a little bit of money. I don't know if you're still in that trade. Sheila, no trade safe. That's what is this here? Small green for Omer, plus 10 for Pat. Good job. No more trades for you. You made 100 plus points. Good job, Jose. Khaled, how are we doing, buddy? Khan, Steven, any trades, Steven? Brad was good. Give back a little bit on that 50. Yeah, no trade, Khan. Okay. Kyle, small profit 190. Okay, good. It's a Friday. So look what they just did here, right? They established a captain setup short, right? At 41.9075. Look what they just did here. Establish a captain setup long at 41.73, very close to Globex on NQ. So you're seeing a counter behavior right here in price action. All right, guys, a good day, good week, especially for a short week. And precision is a decision, and we will see you on the next one. We'll keep doing what we're doing. You guys have a good one.